Butler, thank you for joining us this evening on KYNT as well as on KYN TV. This is your Hy-Vee pregame show. Hy-Vee, there's a helpful smile in every aisle. We are live from your broadcast booth, brought to you by the Fairfield Inn and Suites and Holiday Inn Express in Yankton. Get great rates and flexible reservation changes by calling the Fairfield by Marriott or Holiday Inn Express direct here in Yankton. The final sub-varsity match wrapping up in front of us right now. The Tanagers have a 1-0 lead in the match, and they lead 11-3 now in this second set. Yankton back on the board, and this is an interesting matchup for me. I'm a transplant when it comes to South Dakota. I grew up in Iowa, so not much different, but I'm on the other side of the Missouri River, depending on where you're looking for it. But I've spent most of my adult life in Vermillion. I was a student at the University of South Dakota. After I finished up there, I lived in Vermillion for another 2 years while working here at KYNT. Just this April, I moved here to Yankton, and my future wife, my current fiance, Gabrielle, works in Vermillion still at the school district. So this is a really interesting matchup to me, as my two homes for my adult life have been Vermillion and Yankton. Seeing the Tanagers come up here and take on the Gazelles, it's an interclass matchup. You don't see it often across all sports, but it's always nice when that 30-minute drive gets to be taken by either of these teams and they battle, especially here on the volleyball court tonight. Let's get into your matchup breakdown now. The Gazelles come in 3-7 on the year, 2-3 at home with a 1-4 record on the road, but 2-3 in their last 5 matches for the Gazelles. They're turning it on here as of late. They are coming off a loss, though, is Yankton in their last match to Mitchell. 3-1 in that one. Colonels took set 1, 25-16, set 2, 25-10. The Gazelles battled back 25-23 in set 3, but set 4, 25-21 in favor of Mitchell. As for Vermillion, 4-8 coming into today. I got conflicting reports online. One said 4-8, one said 5-9. So if that is the difference there, my apologies, but the source I usually go with for my record says 4-8, 1-2 at home, 3-6 away from home for the Tanagers. So not many home games in Vermillion. I did see they've played in a couple tournaments, one in Canton, I believe, and then another one as well. 1-4 in their last 5 matches, though, for the Tanagers, as they're a little rocky in this last stretch of games, trying to get back on track after what seemed to be a 3-4 start, now 1-4 in their last 5. This is Yankton Gazelles Volleyball, KYNT, KYN TV. I am Brayden Butler, and before we go to our first break, thank you to a couple of our sportscaster partners for helping make this broadcast possible, including America's Best Realty. If you're ready to stop renting and start owning, getting there myself. Whether you're looking to upgrade or buy your first home, America's Best Realty is here to help you unlock the American dream. Call them today at 260-1600. And Elwood Family Dental Care, where they take care of the entire family and are always welcoming new patients. We're going to take our first break here on KYNT and KYN TV, come back in a couple minutes, and get things rolling, or keep things rolling, here on the Hy-Vee pregame show. This is Yankton Gazelles Volleyball, KYNT, KYN TV. We're back after this break.
Looking for the perfect pair of glasses? At Vision Care Associates, we've got you covered. Step into our showroom and discover our vast selection from timeless classics to the latest trends. With several styles to choose from, you're sure to find the perfect match for your look. Experience personalized service and expert care, whether you need help finding the right frame or adjusting your new glasses for the perfect fit.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
Save time when you shop online with Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee makes it easy to order groceries online through our app or Hy-Vee.com. Pickup is always free. And if you have a Perks Plus membership, you get free delivery and free express pickup. Shop online with Hy-Vee and you can create and save grocery lists, shop the sales, and get fuel savers. Talk about convenient. Order groceries online today. Check out Hy-Vee.com or download the Hy-Vee app.
I love 1919 root beer. It's the best over a big scoop of vanilla ice cream. My favorite is just ice cold 1919 poured over crunchy ice. It's so refreshing. It's the creamiest root beer ever.
1919 root beer is the perfect treat. Brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients. It's the creamiest, full-bodied, alcohol and caffeine-free draft root beer available. It's a taste tradition since, well, 1919.
The Boathouse is for everyone. Axe throwing, mini bowling, shuffleboard, beanbag, golf, pool, and darts. Plus awesome food and drinks with lots of cold craft beers and other beverages. Some say the Boathouse is the most fun you can have on land. Trivia on Tuesday nights, music bingo on Wednesdays with live music on Friday night. This is downtown Yankton's fun gathering place for all ages. If you can't be on the boat or at a Bucks or Gazelles game, then it's the Boathouse.
When the summer heat is on, make sure your cooling system is up to the challenge. Kaiser Heating and Cooling has the right solution for your home or business, whether it's a high-efficiency air conditioner, geothermal system, or reliable heat pump unit. For over 77 years, we've been keeping Yankton cool with expert installation and service. Don't sweat this summer. Stay comfortable all season long with Kaiser Heating and Cooling, Yankton's most trusted heating and cooling professionals.
Inheritance, romance, and investment scams continue to plague South Dakotans with high dollar amount losses. They prey on vulnerable adults and swindle consumers out of their funds. Scammers befriend the victim, making it difficult for them to see the reality of what's happening. If you have a loved one susceptible to this type of scam, sit down and talk with them about these issues before it happens to them. If you or a loved one have been scammed in this manner, please reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Welcome back here, KYNT, KYN-TV, Interclass Volleyball action coming your way here shortly from the Summit Activities Center. The Tanagers lead our final sub-varsity matchup, 17-6 in set number 2. Vermillion did take set 1, so if they win this set, that means I believe it's 15, maybe 20 minutes to warm up, and then we'll get going for live action there. So if it's 15, we might be right on time for a 6:30 first serve, but if it's longer than that, then we'll be a little past time as scheduled. But hey, we're here anyway. We're having a great time. This is your Hy-Vee pregame show once again here on KYNT, KYN TV. Big thank you to all the fans who made the trip out today. Fans of the game brought to you by Triple Time Rudy's. Whether you're traveling to a home or an away game, be sure to fill up at Triple Time Rudy's. They're located at 1606 Broadway Avenue. Now it's time to take a look at your standings, and we get to take a look at the standings of 2 different classes today. This standings review brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Let Rhonda review your current home, auto, or life insurance to see if she can help you save some money. That's Rhonda Westland State Farm. In Class AA, Yankton comes in 14th in the class. The Harrisburg Tigers sit atop the class at an undefeated 5-0 with 44.6 seed points. Brandon Valley in 2nd, followed by Aberdeen Central in 3rd. Watertown 4th. Rapid City Stevens 5th. O'Gorman 6th. Sioux Falls, Washington in 7th, and Sioux Falls, Lincoln rounding out the top 8. Those 8 teams would host a SODAC 16 matchup. I believe we are right around a month, just over a month away from SODAC matchups, but keep an eye on those. Maybe a little longer. Sioux Falls Jefferson's 9th, Mitchell 10th, Spearfish in 11th with Brookings in 12th, Rapid City Central 13th, Yankton, as we mentioned, 14th, Sturgis Brown 15th, Huron in 16th. On the outside looking in of those 16 postseason spots, Pierre and T area are tied in 17th, Sioux Falls Roosevelt's in 19th, and Douglas is in 20th. As for the overall Class A standings, now mind you, instead of 20 teams like we see in Class AA, there are 55 teams listed in Class A. Vermillion comes in 38th in the class as a whole, as they are looking to pick up another win today. They are 7th in Region 4, and just breaking down their region as a whole, Dakota Valley, who overall I believe is the top team in the class, and they're the 2nd team in the class in Dakota Valley. They're the number 1 team in Region 4. Lennox is in 2nd. Both those teams, Dakota Valley and Lennox, undefeated on the year. Dakota Valley 11-0, Lennox 14-0. Sioux Falls Christians in 3rd at 10-4. Canton's in 4th. Elk Point Jefferson 5th. Beersford 6th, with Vermillion 7th in Region 4. Your top teams right now in the class overall: Del Rapids, Dakota Valley, Lennox, Clark Willow Lake, and Groton area round out your top 5 overall in Class A. That's your standings review brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Let Rhonda review your current home, auto, or life insurance to see if she can help you save some money. We're going to go back to break here on KYNT and KYN-TV. When we come back, we will talk about some stats in focus here on the broadcast. Back in a couple minutes. This is Yankton Gazelles Volleyball. Back after this break.
Credit union people are my people. Dreaming big, keeping life simple. saving smart, living free. At Explorers Credit Union, you're just like me. We chart new trails, we stand tall. Together we rise, together we call. Credit Union people are my people, it's true. And I found my crew at Explorers CU. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit ExplorerCU.com to join the journey today.
Looking for fuel or more? Stop by Triple Time Rudy's, your locally owned convenience store at 17th and Broadway. At Triple Time Rudy's, they're proud to support the community, offering fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers and backing local activities and events. Inside, you'll discover regional favorites like Dimmick Cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. Whether it's a quick snack, a tank of top quality fuel, or a taste of local goodness, Triple Time Rudy's, fueling your day, fueling the community.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Fall sports season is here, and so is Yankton Medical Clinic, with 3 orthopedic surgeons to keep you in the game. Whether you're gearing up for football, volleyball, soccer, or cross country, the YMC orthopedic team is ready to support your winning season. Stay in the game by seeing one of 3 board-certified orthopedic surgeons immediately. No referral necessary, no bouncing between buildings, and no hassles. Just complete orthopedic care when you need it most. Call today or visit yanktonmedicalclinic.com. So much care, so close to home.
FNBO is the great big small bank, and for more than 165 years, we've been with you where you are. A bank that's ready for all your needs, both big and small. Here to help you earn more, save more, so you can do more every step of the way. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank. FNBO, independent and family owned for 6 generations, and ever so focused on you. Stop on by or visit us at fnbo.com, member FDIC.
A couple days ago, a teacher came into the UPS store to print some worksheets for her classroom. As we were printing, she asked if we could help her design and print a custom banner for her school's upcoming event. Yes, we can! At the UPS store in Yankton, where for over 8 years we've been serving educators, businesses, and community members with all kinds of printing solutions. Stop by today and let us assist with your next project, and be sure to ask about our shipping services or current print specials.
Welcome back here, KYNC, KYN TV. 15 minutes have been put on the clock. We're going to first serve right around exactly as they were scheduled to. Maybe a couple minutes late. That 15-minute clock usually means before they announce starting lineups and have the national anthem. But we're almost on target tonight. The Tanagers ended up sweeping the Gazelles in our final sub-varsity matchup, 2-0. I believe that was the freshman game. Vermillion only has a varsity JV and freshman team listed, while the Gazelles have varsity JV, sophomore, and freshman all listed. Yankton took the JV matchup 2-0. Vermillion wins the freshman or sophomore game 2-0 of their own. So, rubber match on the evening in the varsity game between the Gazelles and the Tanagers. Let's take a look at some stats now. Your Stats in Focus, brought to you by Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first. They're at 2701 Fox Run Parkway in Yankton, or you can give them a call at 665-2020. Yankton, coming into today's matchup, are scoring 17.6 points per set while allowing 21.7% to their opponents. That's an average set point differential of minus 4.1. As for the Tanagers of Vermillion, they're averaging just over 20 points per set at 20.3, but they are allowing 23.1 to their opponents as a negative 2.8 points per set differential for the Tanagers. So both these teams are obviously under 500 in the record book, and the numbers reflect that as they are in the negative on points per set. One of these teams will come out victorious in this one. And looking at recent matchups, it's been Yankton who's had the number of the Tanagers since 2021. The Gazelles are 4-0 against Vermillion. having swept the Tanagers in 3 of those matches. And of the 13 sets played between the two teams over the last 4 meetings, 12 of them have been won by Yankton. It was a 3-1 win in the only game that did not end up as a sweep for the Gazelles. So you're looking at your stats in focus, once again brought to you by Vision Care Associates. This is the Hy-Vee pregame show for Yankton Gazelles Volleyball here on KYNT and KYN TV. Before we go back to break, thank you to a couple more of our sportscaster partners for helping make this broadcast possible, including Kaiser Heating and Cooling. When it comes to heating and cooling, be the wiser and go with Kaiser. That's Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton. They're at 808 West 23rd Street. And Explorers Credit Union. Wherever you want your financial journey to take you, Explorers Credit Union is here to help with a vision of financial empowerment for everyone. Discover the difference at explorerscu.com. When we come back, we'll look at some keys to victory and key player for the Gazelles in this matchup with the Tanagers. Back in a couple minutes, this is Yankton Gazelles Volleyball on KYNT and KYN TV.
Are you on track to retire? I'm Adam Walter, a certified financial planner with Vantage Financial, born and raised in Yankton, South Dakota. My team and I pride ourselves on building trust through clear, honest advice tailored to your unique goals. From retirement planning to smart tax strategies, we'll create a personalized plan to help you feel confident and secure about your financial future. Visit vfplanning.com or search Adam Walter Vantage Financial to schedule a 15-minute call today.
Vantage Financial Partners is a registered investment advisor. SEC registration does not constitute an endorsement of Vantage by the SEC, nor does it indicate that Vantage has attained a particular level of skill or ability.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
At Mead Lumber of Yankton, we're more than building materials. We're your partner in every project. From your first sketch to your final nail, we're here with expert advice, quality products, and hometown service you can count on. For over 100 years, we've been proud to build homes, businesses, and dreams with you right here in our community. Stop in and see what makes Mead Lumber the trusted name in building. Mead Lumber of Yankton, helping you build, helping you grow, from design to finish.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance.
For coverage you can count on, call Brendan Hansen or Brandon Tykrow in Yankton today.
The perfect place to get together with friends and family and watch the game and enjoy some of the best wings in town is Checkers Sports Bar and Grill. Checkers is open every day, and on Monday nights, the action gets even better. Cheer on Monday Night Football with $6 cheeseburgers and fries, plus play bingo and your chance to win great prizes. From mouth-watering wings to juicy burgers and stacked sandwiches, Checkers Sports Bar and Grill is Yankton's favorite destination for food, friends, and game day fun. Your game days belong at Checkers. Have a large group or event that you'd like to offer clothing for? JJ Benji's can make you look good. Instead of you taking orders, collecting money, and then delivering the clothing, let JJ Benji's handle it all. JJ Benji's will create an online store with the merchandise you want to offer. People order, pay, and then JJ Benji's will ship it. You just provide a link or QR code to the online store, and that's it. Contact JJ Benji's in Yankton for more information.
I'm Colby Cookta, one of your Yankton Edward Jones financial advisors. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why I'm a proud sponsor of the Yankton Bucks and Gazelles on KYNT.
Call 605-653-4860 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs.
I'm Colby Cookta, financial advisor Edward Jones Yankton, member SIPC.
Mount Marty is committed to excellence in nursing.
We really go the extra mile to care for our students as a whole person. My name is Crystal Diedrichson. I am an associate professor of nursing at Mount Marty. As a Catholic Benedictine university, we can incorporate God and prayer in our regular classwork and interactions with students. And in addition to that, we care about the students in other aspects of their lives.
Start your journey at mountmarty.edu.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN TV. This is Yankton Gazelles Volleyball, and it's your Hy-Vee pregame show as the Gazelles are getting set to take on the Vermillion Tanagers in an inter-class matchup here inside the Summit Activities Center. It's time to look at some keys to the game for the Gazelles if they want to come out on top in this one. They are brought to you by Vision Real Estate, where their focus is always on you. Visit them online today at igotvision.com. 3 keys, pretty simple. Establishing control early is going to be big for the Gazelles, the team that they've had the better of the last couple years when they've matched up, when the Vermillion Tanagers have come up the road. Yankton has taken 12 of the last 13 sets against the Tanagers, 3 3-0 sweeps and 1 3-1 win since 2021. Limiting the errors is also going to be crucial. This is a team that on paper, they have senior leadership, they have upper-class leaders, but a lot of young players on this team. So limiting those mistakes from the younger players and just playing clean volleyball out there are going to be crucial today. And obviously, the service game always plays a factor, and that's twofold. 1, you want to get those aces on your own. 2, you got to make sure you're positioned and don't give up free points on serves to your opponent. Just looking at these stat recaps from the last couple of games, the service game has been crucial for Yankton. A lot of aces for the Gazelles. We'll see if they can keep that trend going tonight. It was big in a couple of their wins. 3 wins on the season, but 2 of their last 3 matches have ended with a Yankton victory. The Gazelles trying to keep that going here with their 3rd win in their last 4 matches. They're going to need to hit those keys if they want to do it. Looking at your key player today, and I'm focusing on one of those young players that I brought up, need to limit mistakes, play clean volleyball even up at the varsity level. Tyan Bestie has been popping out on the stat sheet in news reports and recaps of the last couple of games. The freshman outside hitter led the Gazelles in kills a couple games ago, has been right around the double-digit mark in kills, very good at getting digs as well as a defensive-minded player, but as an outside hitter, she's great on that front foot as well. And as only a freshman, someone that has been able to grow throughout the season gone so far and will continue to grow not only this season, but throughout her career. She's your key player of the game, brought to you by Missouri River Associates. And Missouri River Associates, their office is local. They know your name and your home, auto, and family are important to them. Before we go to another break, thank you to some more Sportscaster partners for helping make this broadcast possible, including One Office Solution, the one source for all of your office products, including copiers, furniture, and office supplies. One Office Solution located next to Pizza Ranch on Broadway in Yankton. And Graham Tire. If you notice issues with your vehicle, don't hesitate to call the service experts at Graham Tire because they do more than sell tires. Graham Tire of Yankton, your auto service and tire store next door. Also want to give a thank you to Sherco, a proud supporter of Yankton sports. We need to be sure, make it Sherco. If we have them available, and I'm going to go check the scorers table right now when we go to break. If they have them available, we have your starting lineups when we come back. If not, we will update you as soon as we have those starting lineups. But we are going to come back after this break here on KYNT, KYN TV. Back in a couple minutes.
Do you have a pest problem? Bed bugs, bats in the attic, termite damage, earwigs? Olson's Pest Technicians can tackle any of your pest problems. Family owned and operated with over 80 years of pest experience in South Dakota, Minnesota, and Iowa. Proven pest methods include Centricon bait stations for termites and Bicane treatments for bed bugs. Even the toughest pest infestations don't stand a chance. Olson's Pest Technicians, putting pests to rest since 1966. Call 800-KIL-BUGS.
You've been suffering from chronic pain or a recent injury. Check us out, Lane, Reed, and Cole Sawatsky at SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab.
We offer a wide variety of treatments and techniques, including dry needling, cupping, chiropractic adjustments, and sports rehabilitation.
Our mission is to ensure an individualized and efficient treatment plan to get you back on your feet.
From ankle sprains and sports injuries to neck pain and headaches, we've got your back.
Give us a call or book an appointment on our website. SWAT Chiropractic, specialized wellness and therapy.
Now located on Summit Street across from the high school.
Do you struggle with dry contacts? At Vision Care Associates, we have a great option. Infused contact lenses by Bosch & Lomb. Infused lenses are designed to ensure that your eyes stay hydrated and irritation-free, even after a full day of wear. Our doctors specialize in fitting these lenses for maximum comfort and optimal vision. Schedule your consultation and experience the all-day comfort and crisp, clear vision you deserve.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
Sherco, the industry leader in tarping, has done it again with the release of the all-new Sherlock E-Series electric tarp. The E-Series features fully assembled front and rear arms, a pre-wired sealed control box, and Sherco's exclusive SmartWire sealed harness for quick and easy installation. Operate the E-Series with the SureLink EZR remote or by your smartphone using the SureLink app. Add more time to your day with the Sherlock E-Series. To learn more, contact your authorized Sherco distributor or find us at Sherco.com. Demand the best. Demand Sherco.
When you make the right decision, it feels good. Like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision too. That's why State Farm agent Rhonda Westland is right here in Yankton to help you select the right protection at the right price. Rhonda will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Rhonda Westland, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Have aches and pains taken you out of your game? At First Chiropractic Centers, we have been helping people get back into their game for nearly 40 years. Whether your game is sports related, or it looks more like gardening, household chores, exercising, or just daily life, if your pain is preventing you from enjoying or participating in your chosen activity, we can help. With offices in Yankton, Hardington, Tyndall, and Whitner.
First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
Welcome back in here on KYNT and KYN TV. The quest for the official starters did not bear any fruit for me during that quick break, but the guy who would have them, the PA man here, Justin Brunick, great guy, but he was in the middle of doing some announcements, so I didn't want to bother him for the starting lineups, and they weren't available anywhere else. So we'll just wait and see. When they get announced, we'll announce them for you here on KYNT and KYN TV. But looking who's on the roster tonight, Yankton, their varsity roster, and most of these young women will rotate through tonight and get out there. It just depends on who's getting the start. Most likely we will see Madeline Smith get the start, as she is the libero, the 5'4" junior. This is a defensive specialist, but plays as the libero as well. Hallie Wortman will be wearing number 2, the junior defensive specialist. Jordan Kudera, the freshman defensive specialist, number 4. She might see some playing time. Elena Nelson, a junior setter, wearing number 5. Yankton usually runs 2 setters, so we could see number 16, Brenna Elwood, the freshman, in that role as well. Gracie Gutzman, a senior outside hitter, number 6. Rory Lammers, the sophomore setter, number 7. Tyan Bestie, freshman outside hitter, number 8. Sophomore middle hitter, number 9, Ellie Drotzman. Sophomore right side, Madison Gikaisen's going to wear number 10. Marissa Berkland, the junior outside hitter, is going to wear number 11. Nora Schramm, the freshman, number 12. And Berkeley Olson rounds out the roster tonight for the Yankton Gazelles. The junior outside hitter wears number 15. We'll get you exactly who's starting out of those Gazelles here in a couple minutes, but this is the Hy-Vee pregame show. Once again, Hy-Vee, where there is a helpful smile in every aisle. We went over it a little earlier on already, but just to reiterate, this has been a Yankton-dominated matchup over the last couple years. Since 2021, the Gazelles are 4-0 against the Tanagers, and they've been playing home and home. It's not like the Tanagers are coming up here every single year, excuse me. The Gazelles last year were in Vermillion, got the win. Over those 4 wins for Yankton, 3 of them were sweeps, and Yankton has won 12 of 13 sets played between these two schools since 2021. But the Tanagers, they won't go quietly into the night. They've been a solid team to start their year in Class A. Looking to get back in the win column here after only winning 1 of their last 5 matches, so a little bit of a cool-off period for the Tanagers, but we'll see if they get back to us tonight. The Gazelles, winners of 2 of their last 3 and 2 and 3 in their last 5 as well. Only 3 wins on the season for Yankton, but trying to put another one in that column today. They're 14th in Class AA. Top 16 teams get into the SODAC 16. The top 8 host a first-round playoff matchup, with the winners of those SODAC matchups obviously going on to the state tournament for Class AA. Class A is a little different. They do regions and break that down. Vermillion is currently 7th in their region. It's a tough region. 2 of the top 3 teams in the entire class are in Region 4 alongside the Vermillion Tanagers. Those are Dakota Valley and Lennox. So it is a mountain to climb in Region 4. But the Tanagers trying to build some momentum here near the midway point of the season. Both these teams are, as we're trying to head down the stretch here for high school volleyball on KYNT and KYN-TV. When we come back in a couple minutes, we will have your starting lineups here. But before we go to break, thank you to a couple more of our sportscaster partners for helping make this broadcast possible, including Stockman's Motorsports, your local Polaris dealer with a full lineup of Rangers and Sportsmans ready to get you in the fields, in the woods, or wherever you like to go. That's Stockman's Motorsports. Thank you to the Fox Stop. For all your daily convenience and fuel needs, make a stop at the Fox Stop. They serve breakfast and lunch daily, including personal-sized Godfather's pizzas. They're at 1316 West 30th Street in Yankton. Thanks to Vantage Financial as well. Be on track to retire with Adam Walter of Vantage Financial. Visit vfplanning.com or search Adam Walter online. And lastly, Rogers Family Pharmacy, a tradition of trust. They're located at the corner of 4th and Cedar under the Big Blue sign. Starting lineups and national anthem are about to take place here inside the Summit Activities Center. We'll come back when those wrap up. We'll tell you who's starting, and we'll have first serve here, brought to you by the Boathouse. This is Yankton Gazelles Volleyball, KYNT, KYN-TV. First serve coming up after this break.
Hi, this is Larry with Larry's Heating and Cooling. Whether you buy a Lennox or Carrier high-efficiency gas furnace with a high-efficiency heat pump, you'll qualify for a $2,600 tax credit. Hurry, these credits end December 31st. Also, there are up to $1,500 utility rebates available depending on your location. Add up this and save $4,100. Increased efficiency means lower utility bills. Call us today for a no-obligation quote. Same-day financing available. Larry's Heating and Cooling, your only locally owned Carrier and Lennox dealer.
I am John Marquardt, and I'm running for District 18 State Representative. I'm currently chair of the Yankton County Commission. I was born and raised in rural South Dakota and have an ag business background. I am a conservative that fights to keep taxes low, supports law enforcement, and I'll look out for the best interests of District 18.
Vote for John Marquardt for District 18 State Representative in the Republican primary, paid for by friends of John Marquardt.
New in town and built for game day, Forum Energy is here to fuel your fall. From the weight room, to the sidelines, to the final buzzer, Forum brings you the boost you need to level up. Available in 4 flavors: Screamin' Freedom, Blue Blitz, Orange Fury, and Grape Smash. Forum Energy boasts natural flavors, natural caffeine from green tea, electrolytes for hydration, and a blend of ingredients aimed at supporting mental focus. It's clean, powerful energy. Look for the can with the bolt and power your performance with Forum Energy.
At Elwood Family Dental Care, they believe patients should understand their treatment, not just receive it. That's why they show you x-rays and photos, explain the why, and keep you informed every step of the way. They treat patients of all ages and especially love caring for kids. Most pediatric treatments are done right in the office, trying to limit trips out of town. So come see Elwood Family Dental Care today, located at 19th and Broadway, where they take care of the entire family.
Ever have one of those days? Your car breaks down, your dog decides your couch is a chew toy, and oh yeah, a tree falls on your roof. Don't worry, Missouri River Associates has you covered. Auto, home, pet mishaps, we're here for all of life's little oops moments. Call 665-6885 for your free quote. Because life happens, and we're ready for it.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home, but not sure where to start? I'm Deb Speck with Vision Real Estate, and I'm here to guide you every step of the way. With 20 years of experience and a passion for finding the perfect match, I'll work hard for you, answer all your questions along the way, and make it stress-free. Call me at 605-664-5555, and let's get moving.
Welcome back to here on KYNT and KYN-TV. It's your starting lineups brought to you by First Chiropractic Center, making life better one adjustment at a time. Starting with the visiting Tanagers, Starting the senior number 1, Brooke Van Drongelen. The senior number 7, the middle hitter, Grace Wall. The senior outside hitter number 10, Tessa Peterson. The senior setter, number 12, Skylar Grease. The senior outside hitter, number 16, Josie Askew. And the senior defensive specialist, right side, number 17, Elizabeth Fisher. The libero today for the Tanagers is an 8th grader, number 4, Flynn Peterson. As for the Gazelles, they'll start the junior setter, number 5, Elena Nelson. The senior outside hitter, number 6, Gracie Gutzman. The freshman outside hitter, number 8, Tyan Bestie. The sophomore right side, number 10, Madison Kukaisen. The freshman middle hitter, number 12, Nora Schramm. And the junior outside hitter, number 15, Berkeley Olson. The libero today for the Gazelles will be number 1, Madeline Smith. The Gazelles are coached by Taylor Stacy, assisted by Tiffany Bestie, Amanda Blaha, and Nathan Ingalls. The Tanagers are coached by Jody Zeller, assisted by Paige Chapman and Kaylee Olson. We are ready to go. Your officials today are brought to you by the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General. They are the law on the court. Should be a good one here between the Tanagers and the Gazelles. KYNT, KYN-TV. Both these teams looking to pick up a win here. Under 500 early on in the season. Say early on, both teams have played at least 10 games already. Both teams swapping things through here. The usual pre-opening serve rotation. Opening serve brought to you by the Boathouse. They got axe throwing, mini bowling, plus a lot of great food and plenty of TVs to watch all sports. And a shout out to our KYN TV watch party location of Ben's Brewing. It's on KYN TV. It's on at Ben's. Opening serve is on its way from Van Drongelen. Popped up, and that'll be an opening ace for the Tanagers. They take a 1-0 lead here in set number 1. And that's why the service game was important heading into today. Can't let the other team get those free points on aces. Van Drongelen to serve again, the senior. Like one of the balls had rolled back onto the court, so a little time there. And actually, there's a miscommunication. A ball got thrown in, and then it got thrown back. Now there's a ball to serve for Van Drongelen. She'll get her serve up and over. Dug out by Olson. Bump set out of system and tapped over by Bestie at the near antenna. Tanagers out of system as well. It's the libero with the set. Good dig there from Smith. Set middle net to Schramm. Blocked at the net. That is the senior Grace Wall with her first block of the game and the second point for the Tanagers. Van Drongelen had that opening ace. Wall has a block there. And that one's going to go too far, be a point for the Gazelles, and serve will go to the Gazelles as well. Jogging back to open the serve for Yankton is Elena Nelson, the junior setter, stands 5'6". First serve up and over, dug out by the Tanagers. Here's a front set going far antenna to Wall, dug out by Yankton. Out of system, bump set from Smith, goes to Bestie, near side. And just too far, the attacking error leads to a point for the Tanagers. 3-1 now, Vermillion leads. Here's set number 1. Rotation coming through here for Vermillion. Tessa Peterson checks out. Serve up and over, dug out. It was Flynn Peterson on the serve. Set goes back to Bestie, and Bestie's going to get the point there. Not a lot of power on that one, but the Tanagers weren't able to return fire. I believe it was Elena Nelson who got the assist there. So there's the second point of the match for Yankton. 3-2 now. Here's set number 1. Yankton trails Vermillion. Serve up and over, popped up. There's a front set going far side of the court. And too much on that one. Attacking error ties us up here in the opening set, 3-3. Diane Bestie. So a key player coming in. Her serve up and over. Dug out by Peterson. Back set, looking for Wall. She pushes it over. Saved away. Nelson sets near side to Berkeley Olson. And that one is going to be too tough to tame, and that's going to be a point for Yankton. Take a look at that one again in your Vision Care Associates replay as it gives Yankton their first lead of the day. Wall pushes it over. It's returned over by Berkeley Olson near side, and they just can't corral it there for the kill. First kill for Olson as we are back to live action here on KYNT and KYN TV. Kill attempt for Vermillion goes too far. That's now 5-3 lead here for Yankton. On another error by the Tanagers. Serve up and over for Bestie. Dug out by Peterson. There's a back set, looking near side to wall, and there's too much on that one. Another point for Yankton. They're now doubling up Vermillion. 6-3 here, set number 1. Grace Wall in the front of the net for the Tanagers. Looks like the tallest player on the court. She's an athlete as well from the looks of it. She was able to get up and block one early on for Vermillion. Tanagers able to return over, but just to reset the defense. Here's a bump set from Smith, out of system, going far side, and dug out by the Tanagers. Vermillion's got to go out of system now, and they just send it over to reset the defense. Nelson set, middle of the net, up for it is Schramm, saved away momentarily, trying to get there. Vermillion with a great scramble to keep the play alive. Nelson goes back set this time to the far antenna, blocked at the net. Vermillion trying to get over. They got one more hit to do it, and they do. Dug out by Smith. Nelson, front set, middle of the net. Schramm again. This time it's going to be a point. Yankton able to get on the board again to take the 7-3 advantage. Nora Schramm gets on the kill sheet here. Her first, third assist for Elena Nelson as Yankton now leads 7-3 here, set number 1. Serve up and over from Bestie. Dug out by the Tanagers. We get a bump set here from libero Peterson. And not able to return it over. So that is a point for the Gazelles. 8-3 now. Yankton leads by 5 here in set number 1. Tanagers got out to an early lead. It was 3-1. 7 straight points for Yankton. Almost 8 straight there. The Tanagers are able to get it over. Blocked at the net. Able to get it over, though, is Vermillion. Here's a bump set. Yankton going to Berkeley Olsen. I think that tapped somebody at the net. It did. Huge play there for Berkeley Olsen. Her second kill of the match to put Yankton up 9-3. I believe Yankton had to go out of system there. I don't believe that was Elena Nelson that was on the assist. Didn't catch who it was. Serve up and over from Bestie, and it's going to be an ace for Tyann Bestie. See if we can take a look at that one again on your Vision Care Associates replay. Bestie able to send it over, and Vermillion just not able to return the play. Back to live action, another Bestie serve, but this one goes too far. The error leads to a point for the Tanagers. They're first in a minute. 10-4, your new score. Yankton up 6 here in set number 1. Yeah. Bestie with a good service run there. Led to a lot of points for Yankton. Now the Tanagers will take over the serve. Serve right below me, so I can't quite see who it is. It's number 5, Allie Peterson, the freshman setter, who's checked into the match. Her serve up and over, dug out by Smith. Nelson, front set, going near side to Berkeley Olsen. Tipped to the net by Wall, but it gets through the defense. Good initial effort there, but Berkeley Olsen with her third kill of the match already, and it is 11-4 Yankton lead here on KYNT and KYN TV. Yankton gets the serve back as well. It's Jordan Kudera who just checked in, and her serve goes over and a whistle blew. And it was an infraction against Vermillion, so it's a point for Yankton. 12-4 your score now. Gazelles on top by 8 here in set number 1. Back to serve again here is Kudera. Kudera's serve is up and over. Dug out by Peterson. Front set going far side for the Tanagers, but they can't return fire. Another point for Yankton. 13-4 now. The Gazelles are up 9. Kudera again has her serve up and over. Dug out by the Tanagers. Front set going far side of the court, and that one is down for a kill. Big kill there for Josie Askew. As Askew puts the Tanagers back on the board to make it 13-5. That was Allie Peterson on the assist for Vermillion. Yankton up 8 here in set number 1. Still early doors here on KYNT and KYN TV. Nelson, front set, going near side to Berkeley Olsen, and that one is down for another kill. Big play there for Berkeley Olsen. See if we can see that again here on your Vision Care Associates replay. Serve goes up and over. Nelson with the front set, near side. Olsen puts it away in the back corner. Huge play there for the Gazelles to go up 14-5 here on KYNT and KYN TV. Vermillion with the ball in action again. Serve over, or kill attempt over, but saved away by Yankton. Now push it over from the back line for Bestie. Now the Tanagers going far side, trying to make a play. Dug out by Kudera. Bump set. Elwood goes to Berkeley Olsen. Power on that one. Almost beat the blockers, but Vermillion able to return fire. Here's a bump set. Elwood, middle of the net. Saved away again. Falling back towards the net, and that one's put away for a kill. Ellie Drotzman, the sophomore, rose up and soared above everyone to knock that one home. 15-5 your score. Yankton up 10 now. Back to serve goes Brenna Elwood. Yankton rotates 2 setters through. Elwood on the floor now. Elena Nelson off for the time being. 15-5 here in set 1. Elwood gets it up and over. Dug out by Askew. And falls to the hardwood there. Not able to return it. It's another point for Yankton. Elwood on another serve here. Dug out by Askew. Bump set into the middle of the floor and just sent over by the libero Peterson. Set, middle of the net. Drotzman tries to put it away, but good save there by the Tanagers. Askew blocked by Drotzman at the net. Tanagers able to get it over. Elwood, bump set, goes to Olsen. She just sends it over to reset. Here's a front set going far side to Askew to the Tanagers. Diving save made by Yankton. What a play there. Set to Berkeley Olsen. Can't beat the blockers. Back set now. Elwood looking for Gukaisen, and that one is a kill. What a rally there between these two teams. It ends in a Vermillion or a Yankton point. 17-5 your score here inside the Summit Activities Center. And Gukaisen just went up and put that one away for a kill. Back to live action here on KYNT and KYN TV. Set, middle of the net, put away. That is a kill for Callie Schultz, her first of the match. Assist on that play to Allie Peterson. $17-6 your score now. Tanagers down 11 to the Gazelles. Set, cross court, going near side to Drotzman. Blocked by the net a little bit. Took some power off of it. Vermillion trying to respond. Dug out by Bestie in the back line. Bump set. Elwood goes near side. Trying to get it over was Kudera, but just could not return fire. The error there leads to a 17-7 score line. Yankton up 10 here in set 1. Serve up and over. Elwood with the front set. Middle of the net. Gukaisen was going for it, but Kudera's going to go up and get it. And defensive specialist turns into an attacker there as Jordan Kudera gets the kill. Elwood with the assist, her second of the night by my count, and Berkeley Olsen goes back to serve. 18-7, Gazelles up 11. To a rhyme anytime here inside the Summit, as that serve is inside the back line. A service ace for Berkeley Olsen. Big play there for her. Take a look again in your Vision Care Associates replay as it just towed the line in that back corner. Olsen with another serve up and over. This one goes out of play, though, and the error leads to a point for the Tanagers. It's 19-8 here inside the Summit. Yankton up 11. Serve goes back to Vermillion here. This is Kara Chapman to serve. Popped up by Olsen. Elwood with the bump set going near side. Bestie sends it over and down for a kill. Tyann Bestie finding this sweet spot on the defense. Has her second kill, her fourth point. I got her down for 2 aces. As Yankton now leads 20-8 here in set number 1. The Gazelles taking control of this matchup early. They were down 3-1 out of the gate. 19 of the next 24 points have been for the Gazelles. Trying to pick up another one here. Set near side for the Tanagers. Dug out by Yankton. Back set Elwood. Looking for Gukaisen. Far side. It's punched up. Great save for Vermillion. They're able to return it back over, and they are. Elwood with the front set, going near side. A couple different players going up for it. That was Gutzman who got it over. And can't return it for Vermillion. An attacking error leads to the 21st point of the match for Yankton. 21-8 your score. Gazelles 4 points away from taking set one here inside the Summit. Back to serve is Hallie Wortman. Wortman's serve goes out of play. A service error makes it 21-9. Yankton advantage over the Tanagers. A couple substitutions being made here. Maddie Smith checks in. Brooke Van Drongelen checks in for Vermillion, as does Grace Wall. Wall, a senior captain, steps into the front line. And Van Drongelen, a senior as well, goes back to serve. Dug out by Smith. Elwood set near side, and that is a kill for Yankton. It was blocked at the net, but it went out of play. Big play there for Nora Schramm, and another assist for Brenna Elwood. 22-9 your score now. Yankton 3 points away from taking set one, and the serve goes back to the Gazelles as well. Elwood checks out. Elena Nelson checking in. Kukaisen checks out as well, as I believe Gutzman checks back in. It's Gutzman, Elwood, Smith, Bestie, and Schramm. And the serve from Nelson hits the top of the net, rolls over, and falls out of play. So a service error puts the Tanagers in double figures for the first time tonight. 22-10 here in set number one. Serve up and over from Peterson, dug out by Smith. There'll be a front set going near side to Gutzman, blocked at the net. Wall was up there, as well as Elizabeth Fisher. Here's another set to Gutzman. Diving save made by the Tanagers. See if they can get it over, and they do. Olsen on the bump. Back set. Nelson looking for Gutzman again, this time down for the kill. Gracie Gutzman on the score sheet tonight. That's the 6th assist for Elena Nelson by my count. 23-10 your score. Yankton 2 points away from taking set one. Tyann Bestie now back to serve again. She was the one that was serving during Yankton's long run that saw them score, I believe, 8 straight points. Her serve popped up by Peterson. Front set going far side to Askew. Good rally there from Yankton. Little scramble drill by the Gazelles defense. They're able to get it over and reset. Bump set. And looks like a miscommunication there between Askew and Wall. Front set. Nelson near side. Berkeley Olsen. Whistle blows as they're going to say Olsen got into the net. So a little net interference there. Makes it 23-11. Tanagers get the serve. Allie Peterson checking in for the Tanagers, as well as Kelly Schultz. Peterson goes back to serve. Schultz checks into the front line. Didn't see who Peterson replaced, but Schultz checks in for Chapman. Serve up and over from Peterson. Dug out by Olsen. Bump set. Nelson looking back for Berkeley Olsen. Dug out by Peterson now. Back set. Looking near side. Saved away by Bestie. Front set Nelson. Near antenna. Going to Olsen. Pokes it over the line and gets it down for the kill. Almost like a curveball in baseball there. Is she puts some arc on that one to get it over the wall in front of her. That's Grace Wall, who was part of that blocking duo, trying to knock it back. But Berkeley Olsen, her 5th kill of this opening set, and another assist for Elena Nelson. It's set point here inside the Summit Activity Center. Back to serve goes Jordan Kudera for Yankton. The officials taking some time to make sure everything's up to snuff down there. I think they're trying to confirm the rotations. So Wortman checked out to bring in Drotzman, and the official was just reconfirming that substitution. Kudera back to serve here. 24-11 your score, and what could be the final point of set one. Gazelles are at set point. Kudera up and over. Dug out by the Tanagers. Front set going far side to Askew. Blocked at the net. Vermillion trying to return fire. Askew puts it over again. Dug out by Olsen. Back set. Nelson looking for Gutzman. Puts it away for the kill. Big play there for the Gazelles. They take set one, 25-11. Let's look at that final point again here on your Vision Care Associates replay. Ball was blocked at the net initially. Vermillion was able to get it back over. Olsen on the dig. Back set. Nelson goes far side to Gutzman for the kill. That is how Yankton takes set number one here on KYNT and KYN-TV. 25-11 your score. We are back in 1 minute with your intermission break here on KYNT, KYN-TV. Back in 1 minute.
If it's time to review the look of the signage of your business, let Mayor Signs help. They offer all types of signs, including exterior and interior signage, fleet wraps, digital signs, and much more. They also do logo creation and vehicle wraps. Their technicians arrive on site, fully equipped to get the installation done with quality workmanship. With the latest tools and technology, Mayor Signs provides high-quality installation service for any sign. Contact Mayor Signs today on 4th and Broadway in Yankton.
Right now, Moody Motors in Nyborough has a great selection of 22 to 23 model Escape, Edge, and Explorers. A lot of times, people like to drive a couple different models to compare to see what fits their needs the best. The lower prices, and with interest rates that have dropped, makes now the best time to upgrade. Get your best deal at Moody Motors in Nyborough, saving people money for 70 years. You're in the mood for Moody!
Welcome back here in your intermission break, brought to you by Avera, moving health forward. Quick look at your stat recap from set one, brought to you by Mayor Signs. 5 kills for Berkeley Olsen to lead the Gazelles in that opening set. 2 apiece for Gracie Gutzman, Tyan Bestie, and Nora Schramm. Bestie also had 2 aces. 8 assists for Elena Nelson, 4 for Brenna Elwood. As for the Tanagers, they had a block for Grace Wool, 2 kills in that opening set, 1 for Josie Askew and 1 for Callie Schultz, and 2 assists both belong to the freshman Allie Peterson. Looking ahead to set number 2 now here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Both teams already taking the floor. I was going to take an extra 30-second break, but we're going to keep it right here as both teams are ready to go. Looks like America night for the student section. It is homecoming week. Should mention that as well. This is the homecoming week matchup for the Gazelles. Got football on Friday night. Pier coming to town. We'll have coverage of that on KYNT and KYN-TV. And then Saturday morning soccer, Aberdeen Central for a Bucks and Gazelles doubleheader. We'll have coverage of that as well, KYNT and KYN-TV. Plenty of action going on here in Yankton for homecoming week. Final check of that opening set scoreboard, 25-11 in the opening set. That scoreboard update brought to you by SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab, the go-to place for specialized wellness and therapy. Yankton leads 1-0. 25-11, once again, your final score in that opening set. We'll see who takes set number 2 here on KYNT and KYN-TV. And now the ball is rolled into play. It'll be Elena Nelson to serve to kick things off here for Yankton. Serve is up and over from Nelson, dug out by the Tanagers. Here's a set Peterson going far side, pushed over, dug out by Maddie Smith. Back set, Nelson looking for Gutzman. That's how they ended the first set. Not able to get the first point in set 2. Set goes far side for Vermillion. Dug out by Yankton. A little fake set there from Nelson. Tried to get on the score sheet. Back set, Peterson. Popped up by Olsen. Front set, Nelson, near side. Trying to put it away there was Tyan Bestie, but couldn't get it done. Here's a long rally between these two teams. It's going to end in a point for the Tanagers. They take the 1-0 lead here to start things off, as that was Tessa Peterson on the kill, assisted by Allie Peterson. And the libero is Flynn Peterson. I don't have any confirmation that they're all related, but a lot of Petersons out on the floor for Vermillion. Tanagers lead 1-0 here. Serve up and over from Van Drongelen. Dug out by Bestie. Front set, Nelson goes near side to Gutzman. Dig by Van Drongelen. Front set, Peterson going far side to Peterson. Saved away. Nelson just punches it over. Vermillion's ready for it, though. Front set goes to Peterson again. Dug out by Smith. Bump set. Nelson looking near side. And knocked away. As we're having a video issue here on KYN TV. Sorry about that. We'll try to get that fixed as soon as we can, but this one pushed away, up and over. And pushed over again. Long rally here between these two teams. Set middle of the net. Schramm has it blocked by Wall, and that's going to be a point for Grace Wall. Excuse me here as I try to reset the camera on KYNT and KYN TV. Not sure what's going on here. Serve up and over. Bump set by Nelson. Played over. Vermillion trying to return fire. Peterson gets it over. Blocked at the net a little bit. Olsen goes to Nelson. Back set. Gutzman down for a kill. As Gracie Gutzman, her first kill of set number 2. Our camera still has an issue, so we're going to just have a holding graphic up for now, and I do apologize, but I'm here on my own. I cannot go check the camera while we're here. So I do apologize. Between sets, I'll go over there and see what's what, but 3-1 your score. Tanagers up here in set number 2. Serve goes up and over, dug out by Yankton. Front set, Nelson, middle of the net. Nora Schramm sends it home for the kill. Her first of the second set and the 10th assist of the match for Elena Nelson. (3-2) your score. If you're watching on KYN TV, we'll still have your scoreboard up. Do apologize here. Serve up and over, dug out by the Tanagers. Bump set goes far side to Askew, saved away. Nelson back set goes far side to Gutzman, blocked by Wall, and they're able to get it over. Nelson goes front set, this time middle, just pushed over by Drotzman and saved away. Set goes far side to Askew, and that's down for a kill. Big one there for Josie Askew. As Vermillion now takes a 4-2 lead here in set number 2. Serve up and over here for the Tanagers. It's a front set going near side. Olsen tries to push it over, can't get there. And now sent over. Front set goes far side. Vermillion blocked at the net. Combination of, I was saying it hit the top of the net and there's going to be too many hits. I did the age-old thing of turning something off and then turning it back on. So I'm hoping, camera's back up and running here on KYNT and KYN TV. Gazelles trail 4-3 here in set number 2. Serve goes up and over for the Gazelles. Dug out by Van Drongelen. Back set to Wall. Beats the blockers and gets the kill. Big point there for Grace Wall. 5-3, Vermillion leads Yankton here in set number 2. Serve up and over and too far. The service error leads to a point for Yankton. Back within 1 here in the second set, 5-4. Your first set ended 25-11. That's how Yankton has the 1-0 lead over Vermillion. Serve up and over for Berkeley Olsen. Dug out by the Tanagers. Back set goes near side to Askew. She beats the block and gets the kill. (6-4), Tanagers back in the lead here. Or increasing their lead again. And Jordan Kudera kind of taps her chest that it's her bad. She thought that one was going out. She lets it drop in the back line. That's going to be another point for the Tanagers. That ace belongs to Josie Askew. She serves again, up and over, this time dug out by Kudera. Bump set. Elwood trying to play it there and getting it over for Bestie. Front set goes far side for the Tanagers. Peterson blocked away at the net. That's tying Bestie in there on the block. Gukaisen was there as well. A combination piece for the Gazelles. Is at 7-5 now here in the Summit Activities Center. Serve up and over here from Hallie Wortman. Dug out by the Tanagers. Here's a front set, middle of the net, put over. Popped up by Olsen. Elwood with the set. Goes near side to Bestie, saved away. Front set. Far side this time for Vermillion. Saved again by Berkeley Olsen. Elwood goes to the bump set to Wortman. She sends it over. Saved away by Peterson. Little miscommunication there for Vermillion. Their scramble drill, get it over. Elwood, back set. Gukaisen aims for the back corner and does not get it. Close play, but that only counts in horseshoes. 8-5 your score. Yankton down by 3 here in set 2. Serve up and over here for the Tanagers. 8-5 your score. Elwood goes bump set. Near side to Schramm. Trying to aim for the back corner. Too far on it. 9-5 your score now. Tanagers up 4. And a timeout's going to be taken. We'll take it with them. Timeout's brought to you by Kaiser Heating and Cooling. Be the wiser. Go with Kaiser. That's Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton. We're back in 30 seconds here on KYNT, KYN TV.
Boston Shoes to Boots is your locally owned family shoe store located in downtown Yankton on Cedar Street. We offer the service and quality product to fit the whole family. Whether you're in the market for athletics, dress, casual, or work, come shop with us 6 days a week or shop online all the time at bostonshoestoboots.com. Try out our foot scanner and get fitted for insoles. Happy feet keep you healthy and on the move. Boston Shoes to Boots is proud to support Yankton High School athletics.
Welcome back here, KYNT, KYN TV. So we're coming out of the timeout. Yankton trails 9-5 here in set number 2, but they lead the match 1-0. It was 25-11 set 1 for the Gazelles. Serve up and over for the Tanagers, dug out by Berkeley Olsen. Elwood set, middle of the net, rising up for it and putting it away is Tyen Bestie. Big kill there for Bestie, the 5th assist for Elwood, the 3rd kill for Bestie. She's also got a block and a couple aces. Elwood checks out. Elena Nelson checks in. Gukaisen checking out as well. She is replaced by Gracie Gutzman. 9-6 your score now here on KYNT and KYN TV. Tanagers lead the Gazelles by 3. Serve up and over from Nelson. Front set. Peterson goes to Peterson. Saved by Smith. Nelson. Now the cross-court set goes near side. Bestie puts it away for the kill. 9-7 now. Back-to-back kills for Bestie. It's the 11th assist of the match as well for Elena Nelson. Serve up and over for Nelson. Dug out by Peterson. Front set. Peterson goes middle of the net. And they're going to call a infraction against Yankton. So a point goes to the Tanagers. 10-7 your new score. Couple substitutions here for Vermillion. Brooke Van Drongelen checks back in, as does Grace Wall. They replace number 9, Mercedes Reddick, and number 13, Emma Reddick. So they replace the Reddicks. Van Drongelen, her serve up and over, dug out by Olsen. Gutzman's got to go bump set, out of system, and then Schramm can't get it over. That's what happens when you force a team to get out of system. Sometimes things just aren't as crisp. It's a well-placed serve there for Van Drongelen. 11-7 your score. Yankton trails Vermillion. And a service ace there for Van Drongelen. Another one for her today. Makes it 12-7. Yankton trails by 5 here in set 2. Ellie Wortman checking in. Serve up and over, dug out by Wortman. Front set, Nelson goes near side to Gutzman, and that is a kill. Big play there for Gracie Gutzman. Puts 8 now on the board for Yankton. Gutzman's 4th kill of the match by my count. 12th assist for Elena Nelson. Diane Bestie now goes back to serve. Yankton down 4 here in set 2. Scoreboard update brought to you by SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab. Peterson on the dig, and that's a service ace for Bestie. Watch it again here on your Vision Care Associates replay. It seems to be when replay comes up that starts messing up, so I apologize there. Looks like our replay is having issues as well. Serve up and over. Wool tries to return, but can't get there, so it's a point for Yankton again. 12-10 now your score. Serve up and over, back set Peterson to Peterson, saved in the back line. Bump set, Nelson goes near side to Olsen. It's Peterson on the dig, Peterson on the set, and Peterson on the kill attempt. There's 3 Petersons on the floor, I promise. It's not all the same person, and it was sent back at the net by Grace Wool as it was floating towards her. Another point for Vermillion. They're up 13-10 now. And that serve goes into the net by Flynn Peterson. Makes it 13-11. Gazelles down 2 after the service error. Yankton leads this match 1-0. Serve up and over from Kudera. Dug out by Peterson. And set over to Askew, put away for a kill. Josie Askew with her 4th kill of the match by my count puts Vermillion back on top by 3. 14-11 your score here in set number 2. Serve up and over, dug out by Yankton. Front set, middle of the net, Nelson goes to Drotzman. Good effort there from the Tanagers, but it's not going to result in a point as Drotzman puts it away. So I'm going to test here and see if we can see it again in your Vision Care Associates replay. Serve up and over, was dug out. Nelson with the set, middle of the net. Drotzman gets it over and puts it away for the kill. Her 2nd of the match and the 13th assist for Elena Nelson. Serve up and over here for the Gazelles. Bump set, Peterson goes far side to Askew, just pushes it over. Dug out by Kudera. Front set, Elwood. Near side, Berkeley Olsen down for the kill. Had quite the performance in set 1, did Berkeley Olsen. 5 kills there. That's her first of set number 2. It's 14-13 here inside the Summit. Gazelles down 1. Elwood trying to put the Gazelles on top for the first time in a long time here in set 2. Back set, goes to Wool. She puts it over. Popped up and kill for Grace Wool. Nothing Yankton could do on that one. 15-13 your score. Substitutions coming through. Wool checking out. Serve up and over here for the Tanagers. Hit the top of the net, and it kind of messed up the trajectory that the Gazelles were expecting, as that is a service ace for Emma Reddick. 16-13 your new score. Yankton down 3 to Vermillion. Almost another ace there as it kind of got away from Kudera, but saved and sent over by Olsen. Front set goes cross court, far side to Askew. Diving dig in the back line. Elwood, front set, near side. Berkeley Olsen pops that one off the net and saved away. Askew now on the attack. Saved for a moment by Bestie, but that's going to be another kill for Josie Askew. And 17-13 your new score. Yankton down 4 to Vermillion. Timeout taken on the floor. We're going to take it with them. Timeouts brought to you by Kaiser Heating and Cooling. Be wiser and go with Kaiser. We're back in 30 seconds. The Gazelles trail by 4 here on KYNT, KYN TV.
Looking for your next unforgettable vacation? Enter Yankton Thrive's Great Yankton Adventure Giveaway. You could win a free vacation packed with overnight stays, local dining, and even a guided fishing experience on the beautiful Missouri River, a total value of over $3,000. It's easy to enter and totally free. Head to our website, visit YanktonSD.com, and follow the giveaway link. Don't miss your chance to experience the best of Yankton. Explore more, adventure often, visit Yankton.
Welcome back here, KYNT, KYN-TV. Serve is up and over. We're back to live action. Elwood with the back set to Berkeley Olson. And welcome back out of the timeout. Berkeley Olson puts it away with the kill. See if we get another view of that on our Vision Care Associates replay. It's Brenna Elwood with the assist. Just a little back set. Olson puts it away. Big kill there for Yankton. 17-14 your score. Vermillion, a little bit of a scramble drill to get it over, and it goes out of play. And I think that's Gukaisen out there who almost hit that one as it was heading out of bounds, but the error by Vermillion leads to a point for Yankton. 17-15, Gazelles back within 2 here in set number 2. Yankton does lead 1-0. First serve up and over, dug out by Peterson. Bump set, goes backside. Askew just sends it over. Popped up Kudera. Elwood, back set, looking for Gukaisen. The left-hand swing beats the block for the kill. Big kill there for Madison Gukaisen, and that is now 17-16. Yankton up 1, and we got Yankton down 1, and another timeout taken, this time by Vermillion. We're going to take it with them. It's brought to you by Kaiser Heating and Cooling. We're back in 30 seconds here on KYNT, KYN-TV.
Car troubles never happen at a convenient time. Whether you find yourself with a flat tire, dead battery, breakdown, or in an accident, call Gary's Towing. They've been helping drivers in the Yankton area for over 50 years with light, medium, and heavy towing. Family owned and operated Gary's Towing is the name you can count on, day or night. Call Gary, Mike, or Mason at 605-665-4351. Gary's Towing, where experience means reliability.
Welcome back inside the Summit Activities Center. Berkeley Olson to serve. Here's the Gazelles trail by 1. Make it tied at 17. Berkeley Olson in the score sheet again after the ace. 17 all here in set number 2. Scoreboard update brought to you by SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab, the go-to place for specialized wellness and therapy. Olson gets it over again. Front set goes far side for Vermillion. Blocked at the net. Ellie Drotzman was there, and I think she got all of it. Gukaisen jumped with her. That attack was more angled towards Drotzman as she sends it right back to sender. And Yankton, for the first time in a long time, maybe the entirety of set number 2, is up. 18-17 on the Tanagers. Make it 19-17. Coming out of the timeout, the Gazelles are on fire, and I should say their last timeout. Vermillion just took a timeout. Not able to settle the nerves for head coach Jody Zeller. 19-17, Yankton leads. And back to serve goes Berkeley Olson. Substitution made, and Bennett checks in for Vermillion. Olson on the run up, sends it up and over. Dug out, Vermillion, cross court set, going to Bennett. Popped up by Kudera. Yankton's got to go out of system here. Olson goes to Bestie, saved, back to Bestie, and she just sends it home. Tyan Bestie puts 20 on the board for the Gazelles. 20-17 your score here in an exciting set number 2. Olson to serve again here. Her serve is up and over, and it's going to be another service ace as Vermillion unable to return fire. 4th ace of the match for Berkeley Olson. Watch it again in your Vision Care Associates replay. Olson gets it over and just unable to control it there for the Tanagers defense. Serve up and over from Olson again. Popped up, 22-17, Yankton leads. and make it 23-17 on the attacking error there. 2 points away from taking the set now are the Yankton Gazelles. They already lead 1-0. This has been 8 straight points at least, maybe 9 straight. I think it was 17-14. Might even be more for the Gazelles. And almost another ace there for Olsen. Vermillion able to get it back over. Front set, Elwood, middle of the net, tapped over by Drotzman, saved away. Out of system go the Tanagers. Bump set, blocked back at the net. It was Drotzman and Gukaisen, and I'm actually going to say it hit the top of the net, and it was too many hits against Vermillion. So an error against the Tanagers leads to a point for the Gazelles, 24-17, and we are at set point here in set number 2. Olsen to serve. Up and over. Dug out in the back line. Front set goes cross court to Bennett. Sent over. Sliding save made there by Kudera. Back set. Elwood to Drotzman. Just pushes it over but saved away. Going far side again are the Tanagers to Askew, and that one's going to be a kill for Josie Askew. Her 6th by my count. Puts the Tanagers back on the board for the first time in a long time. Gives Vermillion the serve as well. 24-18 your score. Yankton up 6. Serve up and over from Askew, dug out by Olsen. Front set, Elwood goes near side, looking for Bestie. She beats the block, gets the kill, and that'll do it for set number 2. Yankton wins 25-18 here in the second set. Let's look at that final point again in your Vision Care Associates replay. Just able to return fire there. Elwood went near side on the assist and just smacking it away for Tyann Bestie. Her 6th kill by my count. We'll have more information for you during your intermission break. We're back in 1 minute with your intermission here on KYNT. KYN TV, the Gazelles lead 2-0.
I'm Jason Orr, the new owner of FloorTech. If you're not familiar with FloorTech, we specialize in water, fire, and smoke damage mitigation and restoration. Also carpet and duct cleaning. If you do know FloorTech, you know we've proudly served the Southeast South Dakota and Northeast Nebraska regions for over 30 years, with locations in Yankton, Mitchell, and Pierce. Our experienced team will continue to tackle any water-related disaster or cleaning need, because when your home or floor is wet, call FloorTech.
Find them on Facebook or on the web at FloorTech Restoration.
Looking for a job that works for you? Join our team at Parker of Yankton. We're hiring second shift assemblers and other positions, offering competitive wages, night shift paid differential, great health insurance, paid time off, and retirement benefits that help secure your future. Enjoy steady hours, a supportive team, and opportunities to advance. Whether you're building your skills or bringing years of experience, you'll find a place where you can grow and succeed. Apply today and start enjoying the benefits you deserve.
Parker, engineering your success.
Welcome back in here, KYNT, KYN TV. It's time for your intermission break, brought to you by Avera. Let's look into your second set stats, brought to you by Mayor Signs. 4 kills were a team high for Tyann Bestie in that second set. 1 kill each for Ellie Drotzman, Madison Gukaisen, and Nora Schramm. Berkeley Olsen and Gracie Gutzman each had 2 kills. Looking at the assist leaders in this one, 13 so far for Elena Nelson, 9 for Brenna Elwood. As for the Tanagers, Josie Askew leads the kill count with 6 kills so far in this one. 5 assists for Allie Peterson, and I got 1 for Cara Chapman as well. We're getting ready to go for set number 3 here on KYNT and KYN TV. That intermission break, once again, brought to you by Avera. Visit avera.org today. Both teams getting ready here. Looks like Van Drongelen's going to go back to serve here for the Tanagers. Her serve is up, tips the top of the net, but gets over and down for a service ace. The third ace of set number 3 or the third ace of the match. First ace of set number 3 for Van Drongelen. As Vermillion takes a 1-0 lead here out of the gate in set 3. They trail 2-0 here on KYNT and KYN TV. Van Drongelen serve up and over. This one too far, out of play. Make it 1-1. Serve goes back to the Gazelles for the first time in this set. It'll be Elena Nelson to serve. Nelson so far in this one has not recorded an ace by my count, but 13 assists for her. She's been effective. That one tips the top of the net and falls back on Yankton's side. A service error leads to a point for the Tanagers. Your match sponsors today are the UPS Store, First Dakota National Bank, Vision Care Associates, MT&RC Smith Insurance, Yankton Medical Clinic, FNBO, Farmers Union Insurance, and First Chiropractic Centers. Back set, Nelson looking for Bestie and got too far underneath that one. Ends up lobbing past the back line for another point for the Tanagers. 3-1 now. Yankton trails Vermillion here in the third set. Serve gets up and over, dug out by Smith. Front set, middle of the net. Nelson looking for Schramm, and that is most likely going to be a kill. Vermillion was chasing after it, but it was too tough to tame. Another kill for Nora Schramm, her first of the third set, her fourth of the match, and the 14th assist for Elena Nelson. Yankton back within one here early doors in set number 3. Serve up and over from Nelson, dug out by Peterson. Front set, cross court, goes to Peterson, saved away. Out of system go the Gazelles. Bump set to Olsen, blocked at the net, and returned right back down by Elizabeth Fisher. Fisher increases the lead back to 2 for the Tanagers. They lead 4-2 here in set 3. Couple substitutions being made here. Looks like some confusion on the substitutes as well. Kara Chapman checking in, as well as Ariellen Walker. Serve up and over from Chapman. Front set, middle of the net. Looking for Gutzman and beats the blockers for the kill. It's another assist, the 15th of the night for Elena Nelson. And Gracie Gutzman now on the board with her 5th kill of the match as well. 4-3, Gazelles down 1 in set 3. Jordan Kudera, a freshman, goes back to serve. Kudera's serve up and over, dug out by Van Drongelen. Out of system here. Actually, Tanagers just send it over on the second hit. Popped up. Olsen tries to put it away. Can't get it done. Now it's set to Peterson for the Tanagers. I didn't see if that one got blocked or hit the top of the net. Either way, it's a point for Yankton. We're tied at 4 here in set number 3. If Yankton gets to 25 first, it's a 3-set sweep for the Gazelles. If the Tanagers get there, we'll have to go to set number 4. Kudera bouncing the ball, ready to serve from the baseline here at the Summit Activity Center. Starts her run up, gets it over, dug out by Peterson. Front set, back to Peterson. She pushes it over, dug in the back line by Bestie. Nelson sends it over, tried to find a weak spot in the defense, but saved away. Set, far side, Peterson brings it home for the kill for Vermillion. Another kill for Tessa Peterson, another assist for Kara Chapman. The Tanagers back on top, 5-4 here in the third set. Tanagers making substitutions here in set 3. Serve up and over. That's a service ace. Put another point on the board for the Tanagers. That's Katie Sorensen, the freshman. It's a big reaction from her teammates there on the ace. Serve goes up and over. Dug out on this one. Nelson, front set, goes middle of the net. Sent home by Ellie Drotzman. The 16th assist for Nelson. The 3rd kill for Drotzman. She's got a block as well, does the sophomore middle hitter. Nelson will check out. Elwood comes in. Gutzman checks out as well as Gukaisen checks in for the Gazelles. Elwood to serve. 6-5 your score. Yankton down 1. Back set here for the Tanagers, going near side to Peterson. Dug out, popped up. It's going to drift towards Vermillion's side. They were going to let it drop, but then they realized at the last second it would have been a point. And usually on just getting it over like that, I didn't catch who sent it over. Hopefully the replay could show us something here on the Vision Care Associates replay. And no, a 10-second mark too far away for that one. We're back to live action. Serve up and over. Elwood back set, far side. Gukaisen has it blocked. That's a point for the Tanagers. They lead 7-6. Some kids today would say 6-7, but I don't even know what that means. I probably shouldn't say it. I think Will Ferrell said it best in Blades of Glory. Nobody knows what it means, but it's provocative. Gets the people going. Back set. Elwood looking to Olsen. Saved away. So we're back to live action. Cross-court set goes to Askew. Diving effort made. Bump set Elwood. Near side Berkeley Olsen this time. Beats the initial block, but it's dug out in the back line by Sorensen. Set goes to Askew. Blocked, but it falls on Yankton's side. That's a kill for Josie Askew. 8-6 your score. Vermillion on top. Serve up and over. Dug out by the Gazelles. Elwood with the set. Drotzman with the kill. Set 3 is going to start turning into the Ellie Drotzman show really quick if they keep letting her get on top of these and find these holes in the defense. Olsen with the run-up. Serve up and over. Tanagers lead the Gazelles 8-7 here in set 3. Cross. Far side set. Askew can't put it away. Near side set now. Elwood looking to Bestie. And I think Bestie was trying to say it got tipped at the net. They don't rule it that way. The attacking error is it's in the rule book. 9-7 your score. Yankton down 2 now here in set 3 to Vermillion. This is now back-to-back sets, though, where the Gazelles have trailed early in the set, even into the middle point of the set. They were able to go on a huge run in set 2 that really turned the tables. See if they can do something similar here in set 3. Elwood set, middle of the net, and put away. Ellie Drotzman again. She had 2 kills in the first 2 sets by my count. She's got 3 in this one alone. And Brenna Elwood on the assist sheet again. She's in double figures by my count. Drotzman's going to check out. Wartsman's going to check in to serve. Also checking out is Jordan Kudera. In the game in her place will be Madison Gukaisen. 9-8 your score. Yankton down 1. Vermillion just pushes it over. Gazelles got to go out of system here. Wortman with the cross-court set. Goes far side, Gukaisen, and that's down for the kill. First kill of set 3 for Madison Gukaisen. We're tied up at 9. And that was Allie Wortman on the assist. Not the first time Gazelles have gone out of system and got a point. As serve goes up and over and out of play. The service error leads to another point for the Tanagers. 10-9 your score here on KYNT and KYN TV. Scoreboard update brought to you by SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab. Serve here for the Tanagers by Van Drongelen. Dug out by Olsen. Elwood, front set, near side, looking for Schramm. And a scramble for the Tanagers doesn't result in a save. Nora Schramm on the score sheet again as Yankton ties us back up in set 3, 10-10. Gutzman checks in. Elena Nelson back to serve for the Gazelles. It's Guzman, Gukaisen, and Bestie all at the front of the net right now. Smith out there as well as Berkeley Olsen. Serve up and over for Elena Nelson. Dug out Van Drongelen. Peterson, back set, looking for Askew. Saved by the Gazelles. That one's high in the sky. Out of system. Smith, bump set, goes to Gutzman. And knocked down right back by the Tanagers. And judging from how they're celebrating, my eye did not deceive me. Grace Wohl is the one who got big on that block. Third block of the night by my count for the senior captain. She's a force at the net. Tanagers lead 11-10. Dig at the net, and the dig goes too far close to the net. Yankton can't return fire. Back-to-back points here for the Tanagers. Put them up 12-10. Whistle's going to blow. We're going to get a timeout taken by the Gazelles, and we'll take it with them. Timeout's brought to you by Kaiser Heating and Cooling. Be wiser. Go with Kaiser. That's Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton. We're back in 1 minute.
Do you have a storage unit? Isn't it a pain to go back and forth to it? Well, with Quality Storage Buildings, you can have a storage unit right in your own backyard. And instead of sending someone else rent, use their monthly rent-to-own program. Choose from storage options like sheds, garages, or containers. Buy pre-built or design your own building with their 3D builder. See the Quality Storage Buildings inventory in Yankton, Wagner, Freeman, Sioux Center, O'Neill, or Norfolk, or online at qualitystoragebuildings.com.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. CoreTrust helps your business thrive with checking, online bill pay, small business loans, credit card processing, local approval and support for government grants and loans, investments to grow your hard-earned assets, and insurance to protect them. All from CoreTrust, the community bank that's right down the street and everywhere you want us to be. Visit CoreTrustBank.com today.
Member FDIC.
Back to live action here, KYNT, KYN-TV. Set goes to Schramm, middle of the net. She sends it home for the kill. That's not the first point since the timeout. They came from that timeout back. They came back from that timeout a little quicker than I expected. Grace Wohl got a block for the first point after the timeout. Put the Tanagers up 13-10, but that kill for Schramm puts the Gazelles back within 2. Serve here for Bestie, up and over, dug out by the Tanagers. That's Peterson to Peterson. And the kill attempt there for Fisher. Saved away. Smith pops it up, goes to Berkeley Olsen. Good effort there from the Tanagers to keep it alive. Diving save from Smith. Front set. Nelson near side. Berkeley Olsen too far, just over the back line. Attacking error means a 14-11 lead here in set 3 for the Tanagers. Serve up and over here for Vermillion. Dug out by Yankton. Front set. Nelson near side to Olsen. Not much on that one. Vermillion able to form an attack back. Peterson with the kill attempt. Popped up and out of play. That's another point for the Tanagers. And the kill belongs to Tessa Peterson. Senior outside hitter puts Vermillion up 15-11. Serve up and over here for the Tanagers again. That was Chapman on the serve. Nelson set far side to Gutzman and blocked the net but went out of play. So that's a kill for Gracie Gutzman. Another assist for Elena Nelson. Jordan Kudera checking in. And Ellie Drotzman checking in. They replace Hallie Wortman and Maddie Smith. 15-12 your score. Yankton down 3 here in set 3. The Gazelles do lead 2-0 here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Serve up and over, popped up by Van Drongelen. Bump set, Peterson going to Wohl, and Wohl just puts it over. Saved initially, but Grace Wohl is going to get the point. Point went up on the wrong side there. My apologies. If you're watching on KYN TV, it's 16-12 Yankton trails Vermillion. This is where the Gazelles got on a big run in set number 2. They might need one again here. Serve up and over. Set Nelson goes near side and just pushed over. More of a bump over by Olsen. Cross court set goes far side. Peterson, that's another kill for Tessa Peterson. And Yankton now finds himself down 5 here in set number 3, 17-12. Timeout taken, brought to you by Kaiser Heating and Cooling. We're going to take it with them back in 1 minute. Gazelles trail 17-12 here in set 3.
Feeling like your energy's taken a time out? Do you suffer from poor sleep, joint pain, irritability, hot flashes, or brain fog? It's time for your comeback. At Glow Aesthetics Med Spa, our Bio-T hormone replacement therapy can help restore energy, balance, and vitality, so you can feel your best anywhere life takes you. It starts with a simple consultation and lab work. Then we customize your treatment to fit you. Don't sit on the sideline of life. Feel your best. Book your consultation today at theglowsd.com. That's theglowsd.com.
Buying a home isn't just about real estate. It's about investing in yourself. At the Move Group, we believe the best time to buy is when it makes sense for you. Our expert agents put people before transactions, meaning we listen first, provide honest guidance, and help you make a confident decision. No pressure, no gimmicks. Markets change, but the right home is about more than just numbers. It's about finding the right fit for your life and your future. When you're ready, we're here to help. Contact the Move Group today.
Back to live action here and blocked at the net, but it gets out of bounds. So Berkeley Olson will be credited with the kill. Her first to set 3, her 8th of the night. An assist on that play belonged to Elena Nelson, and Nelson's going to check out now. She's got 19 assists, but Brenna Elwood, who she rotates with, has done great tonight herself. 11 assists for Elwood. She's back to serve. 17-13 your score. Bennett gets it over for Vermillion. Diving effort in the back line by Bestie. Elwood, cross-court set, and Berkeley Olson again. If I had a nickel for every time Berkeley Olson started a run for the Gazelles, I'm on the verge of 3 nickels tonight, and it's set 3. 17-14 your score. Elwood serve up, over, and down for the ace. Her second of the night for Brenna Elwood. 17-15 your score. Gazelles back-to-back points out of the timeout, making a 2-point deficit to the Tanagers here in set 3. Serve up and over from Elwood. Peterson digs it out, back set, back to Peterson, gets it over, saved by Kudera. Back set, Elwood looking far side. Gukaisen's there, but saved by the Tanagers. Popped up Elwood. Yankton's got to go out of system. Kudera with the set, Gukaisen with the attack. No kill on that play, and Bennett just sends it back over for Vermillion. Kudera again just pushes this one over this time. Thought Yankton was going to go out of system. Peterson sends it over. Save made. Elwood set. Middle of the net. Drotzman blocked at the net by Ann Bennett. Huge play there for the sophomore middle hitter. Puts 18 on the board for the Tanagers. And coincidentally enough, it was number 18 who scored it. Vermillion back on top by 3 here in set number 3. Yankton does lead 2-0. 25-11 set 1 for the Gazelles. 25-18 set number 2. And it was a similar 3-point deficit the Gazelles found themselves in last set. And Drotzman with the kill attempt there, nothing doing. Floats back to Gukaisen, but she can't keep it in play as she put a lot of power on that one. The placement betrayed her a little bit. 19-15, Yankton down 4 now, here late in set 3. Serve up and over, dug out. Kudera with the set. Yankton's out of system. Drotzman just kind of bumps it over, pushed over by Bennett, back over by Drotzman. Now Vermillion on the attack. Goes to Askew, blocked at the net, dug out by Olson. Back set, Elwood looking far side. Gukaisen, that one's down for the kill. Madison Gukaisen on the kill sheet again, her 4th of the night by my count. Makes it 19-16. It's the 12th assist for Brenna Elwood as well. I'm not going to lie to you folks at home. I'm on my feet up here in the broadcast booth. This is a lot of fun tonight between these two squads. Set goes far side to Askew, saved away. Elwood goes near side with her set, looking for a kill there and gets it. It's Tyann Bestie again on the kill sheet. Her first of set 3, her 7th of the night. 19-17 now. Yankton down 2. Timeout taken on the floor. We'll take it with them. It's brought to you by Kaiser Heating and Cooling. Yankton trails by 2 in set 3. Back in 1 minute.
Loading the kids in the car. Brokering peace in the back seat. Mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MT and RC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. Visit mtrcsmithinsurance.com.
At Vision Care Associates, we're always improving our technology for the health of your eyes. With OptiMap dilation-free exams, you get a comprehensive view of your retina without the need for dilation eye drops. It's quick, easy, and best of all, it keeps your day interruption-free. OptiMap captures a detailed image of your eye, helping to detect any problems. No blurriness, no discomfort, just clear, precise results. Book your OptiMap exam now.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
Back to live action here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Good rally so far between these two squads. Out of the timeout, dug out by Kudera. Elwood with the set. Middle of the net, Olson goes up for it, saved away. Back set, going near side for the Tanagers. Kill attempt, dug out by Olsen. Popped up, and that's actually going to be a kill for Vermillion. They lead 20-17 out of the break. That was number 14, Ruby Brower. Her first kill of the night by my count. Assist on the play, Kara Chapman. 2017 your score. Vermillion 5 points away from taking a set. Serve up and over, dug out by Bestie. Front set, Elwood looking back Bestie's way. Can't get it down for the kill. Big dig there in the back line. Kill goes to Askew, and that will be a kill confirmed for Josie Askew, her 8th of the night. 21-17, Tanagers lead the Gazelles here in set 3. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention during the break they were playing some music in here, and I'm not going to lie, I am standing in the crow's nest here at the Summit Activity Center. I was moving and grooving a little bit, and looked down at the floor as a service error leads to a point for Yankton, and Grace Wall for Vermillion was dancing as well, and acknowledged me up here. That's a little embarrassing for me, but she's having a great time, and momentum with the Tanagers right now, despite that service error. Back to serve goes Hallie Wortman. When haven't I done something embarrassing on a live broadcast? 21-18 your score. Might be 21-19, it will. 21-19, the service ace for Hallie Wortman. Yankton down 2 now. The Tanagers have kept the Gazelles at arm's length this entire set, but it's down to brass tacks. This is where matches are won and lost. Wortman serve up and over. Set, Peterson to Chapman. That's 2 setters who were trying to link up on that play. Set goes to Bestie, too much on it. Point for the Tanagers. They're back up 3, 22-19 your score. It's been an action-packed third set. Set 2 was full of action as well. It was just a run in the middle for the Gazelles that helped them kind of pull away. Off the serve, Elwood with the set. Far side, Gukaisen sends it home for the kill. Her 5th of the match. 3rd in set number 3. It's the 14th assist for Brenna Elwood. 22-20 your score. It's win by 2, so if Yankton has to take 5 of the next 6 points if they want to put this away. Serve up and over, dug out by Peterson. Back set, Peterson to Askew this time, popped up by Olsen. Dug out for the Gazelles, up to Bestie, and down for a kill. That was a little out of system there, I think. No, it was in system. It's just a bump set from Nelson. 20 assists now for Elena Nelson. It's another kill for Tyann Bestie. Her 2nd of the set. 22-21 your score. Serve up and over, falling to the hardwood, but getting there is Peterson. Set goes to Wall, blocked at the net. Right back down for the Gazelles. A combination of Gutzman and Schramm on that block, and we are all tied up at 22. Potentially 3 points to decide a winner, but it is win by 2. We might have to go a little higher than 25 to find a winner in set 3. That one dug out by Askew. Back set, Peterson, back to Askew. Dug by Berkeley Olsen, and it goes all the way over, and the Tanagers a little out of position there. It's going to be a point for Berkeley Olsen and the Gazelles. They take a lead for the first time in a long time here in set number 3. Timeout taken on the floor. We will take it with them. Just 30 seconds and we're back. This timeout brought to you by Kaiser Heating and Cooling. Yankton up 1 in set number 3. Back in 30 seconds.
Save time when you shop online with Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee makes it easy to order groceries online through our app or Hy-Vee.com. Pickup is always free. And if you have a Perks Plus membership, you get free delivery and free express pickup. Shop online with Hy-Vee and you can create and save grocery lists, shop the sales, and get fuel savers. Talk about convenience. Order groceries online today. Check out Hy-Vee.com or download the Hy-Vee app.
Both teams quick out of the timeout. We are back to live action. Serve up and over from Elena Nelson. Back set. Peterson looking for Askew as she pushes it over, trying to place it in the back corner. And a scramble drill for the ball. A couple of Gazelles almost took out their head coach, Taylor Stacy. That's going to make it 23-23 here. Askew with another kill. She's in double figures on the night. Natalie Peterson with another assist. This one popped up out of system, goes to Gutzman. Saved away. Peterson goes far side to Peterson. Dug out by Nelson. Yankton's got to go out of system again. Smith, bump set. Olsen, nothing doing. Cross court Chapman looking for Peterson. Blocked at the net. Saved away by the Tanagers. Pushed over. Now Yankton. Nelson, cross court. Looking for Bestie. That one's down for the kill. The freshman is having herself a night in Tyann Bestie. 24-23. We have match point here at the Summit Activity Center. That is the 9th kill by my count for Bestie. One behind Berkeley Olsen, who has 10. Serve up, over, and that does it. Tyann Bestie with the ace. Puts it away. Let's watch it again in your Vision Care Associates replay. 25-23. Gonna be your final score here as Bestie sends the Tanagers packing back down Highway 52. This is what a fun night of volleyball. I know a 3-set sweep might not look fun on paper unless you're the winning team, but that was back and forth. A lot of fun tonight. We'll break it down in your post-game report here on KYNT and KYN TV. We'll come back in a couple minutes and talk this match over. Yankton wins 3-0 here inside the Summit Activity Center.
Text scams continue to rise, and victims who have lost money to these scams continues to increase. Consumers cannot rely on a text message to be truthful. If you receive a message regarding a fine for missing jury duty, your utilities being shut off for non-payment, toll road fines, or you've won a sweepstakes, these are scams designed with an urgency and the need to send money now. Do not respond to these texts, and you should contact Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986. That's 800-300-1986 for the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division.
A couple days ago, a teacher came into the UPS store to print some worksheets for her classroom. As we were printing, she asked if we could help her design and print a custom banner for her school's upcoming event. Yes, we can. At the UPS store in Yankton, where for over 8 years we've been serving educators, businesses, and community members with all kinds of printing solutions. Stop by today and let us assist with your next project, and be sure to ask about our shipping services or current print specials.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Fall sports season is here, and so is Yankton Medical Clinic, with 3 orthopedic surgeons to keep you in the game. Whether you're gearing up for football, volleyball, soccer, or cross country, the YMC orthopedic team is ready to support your winning season. Stay in the game by seeing one of 3 board-certified orthopedic surgeons immediately. No referral necessary, no bouncing between buildings, and no hassles. Just complete orthopedic care when you need it most. Call today or visit yanktonmedicalclinic.com. So much care, so close to home.
FNBO is the great big small bank, and for more than 165 years, we've been with you where you are. A bank that's ready for all your needs, both big and small. Here to help you earn more, save more, so you can do more every step of the way. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank. FNBO, independent and family owned for 6 generations, and ever so focused on you. Stop on by or visit us at fnbo.com, member FDIC.
Are you on track to retire? I'm Adam Walter, a certified financial planner with Vantage Financial, born and raised in Yankton, South Dakota. My team and I pride ourselves on building trust through clear, honest advice tailored to your unique goals. From retirement planning to smart tax strategies, we'll create a personalized plan to help you feel confident and secure about your financial future. Visit vfplanning.com or search Adam Walter Vantage Financial to schedule a 15-minute call today.
Vantage Financial Partners is a registered investment advisor. SEC registration does not constitute an endorsement of Vantage by the SEC, nor does it indicate that Vantage has attained a particular level of skill or ability.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first. including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
In Yankton, community means everything, and at Wilson Trailer, it's the heart of what they do. They're more than manufacturers, they're your neighbors. From sponsoring the Bucks and Gazelles to supporting the next generation of farmers and builders, they're proud to give back to the place they call home. For over a century, Wilson Trailer has stood strong, steady, and rooted in community. Because when Yankton thrives, we all move forward. Wilson Trailer in Yankton. Learn more at wilsontrailer.com.
Welcome back in here, KYNC, KYN TV. It's time. We're getting right away into your post-game coach interview. It's brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Your post-game report brought to you by the Move Group. You buying with selling, move with Mason and the Move Group. Let's talk to head coach Taylor Stacy here as the Gazelles hard fought in that last set especially, but an exciting 3-set sweep here over the Vermillion Tanagers. What are your initial thoughts coming off the baseline and talking about your team with a big win today?
Yeah, we had a good feeling coming in today. We had a good week last week. We lost to Mitchell, but then we won against Huron, and so we had a good feeling coming in tonight against Vermillion for our homecoming match. We had a little bit more momentum, we thought, coming in, and that first set showed it. We came out strong, and we kind of took hold of the set right away, and that's exactly what we were wanting to do and what we've been working on all season. And so they did a nice job there. And then sets 2 and 3 were a little too close for my liking. We kind of dropped our energy level, and so when that happens, it's really hard to play a volleyball match. We always have to have energy. We always have to be talking, and that's kind of where we were lacking in the second and third sets for a while. We did come back, which is awesome, and that shows that our energy kind of bumped it up a little bit. But that's what made it a slow start, the second and third sets.
You mentioned there homecoming week. Obviously, it's fun to win on homecoming week, and it's been a bit of a trend for you guys. You mentioned you got a win over Huron recently. 3 of your last 4 matches now have been put in the win column for you guys, building some momentum here in this part of the season. So how's that feel to put together not a full streak with 3 of 4? You're building momentum down the stretch here. Yeah,
it's a great feeling, especially playing some good teams, some challenging teams, and then coming into some more teams that we can compete against and we can challenge. And so having these wins behind us is really important coming up, especially, tomorrow against Sioux Falls Lincoln and then going to Aberdeen on Saturday. 2 really great matches that are going to be tough, but gives us a little more momentum with the wins that we've had.
That's what's coming up for you guys, but I want to talk about a couple of players who really stood out today. I think both your setters did an amazing job. Between the two of them, I counted 35 assists, 21 for Elena and 14 for Brenna. I might have got mixed up once or twice because they switch out, but they both played so well. Yeah, Elena and Brenna are really great ball handlers, and they lead our offense really well. So they're also really good defenders. Some of our bigger diggers too come from Brenna and Elena, and so they do a really nice job there. I just want to give Brenna a little more credit tonight because she had the most energy on the court, and it was evident. She was loud, she was excited, and that's her. That's why she's playing at this level, is because she's got that, and it runs her. And when other girls are around her, she ignites them, and so that's what is really important about Brenna, and she did a really nice job. She was important in coming back in both sets 2 and 3 with the energy. Couple more players I want to talk about here. Obviously, a junior. It's 2 different ends of the spectrum, too. It's an upperclassman and a junior in Berkeley Olson. Team high 10 kills by my count. Also had a couple aces in there as well. And the other end is a freshman, Tyann Bestie. 9 kills for her, a couple aces for her, and also helped to get a block in there as well. So those 2 really felt like they were pushing the momentum. When you guys needed a big run, it was one of those 2, it felt like, who stepped up. I know Ellie Drotzman had a run starter in there too a little bit, but it felt like those 2 were at the top of your team tonight. Yeah, Berkeley and Tyann definitely are kill leaders nearly every match. They do a nice job of putting the ball away and knowing where to put it. They're smart ball players too. They know what's open and they see it and they put the ball there, and they do a really nice job. And they're strong attackers. They can get up and they can put the ball down even at they're not the tallest players, but they can jump high and they can really put the strength behind it. Hey, you already kind of alluded to what's up next for you with Lincoln, so give us a little more of a rundown of that matchup coming up for you guys.
Yeah, Lincoln will be tough. They have a little more height, and they run a quick offense, so we just have to be ready there. Our blockers need to be a little bit quicker, and then we just have to be ready on defense too to be scrappy and keep the ball in play, because they will be good and they'll be tall, and we've played good teams and we've played tall players, and so we know what it's going to be like, and we just have to come out with energy, and that's the biggest thing is we've got to take the energy that we didn't have so much in the second and third sets and bring that tomorrow.
Well, good luck with that one. I know Lincoln, always a tough team, but good luck with you guys. You got some momentum rolling. Hopefully that can carry over and a good matchup there. Thank you for coming up. That's head coach. Thank you for coming up, Coach Taylor Stacy, talking to us on your post-game coach interview here.
Yes, thank you so much.
Once again, it's head coach Taylor Stacy, KYNT, KYN TV. We're going to take a break. When we come back in a couple minutes, we'll wrap things up here from the Summit Activities Center.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance.
For coverage you can count on, call Brendan Hansen or Brandon Tykrow in Yankton today.
If you've been suffering from chronic pain or a recent injury, check us out, Lane, Reed, and Cole Sawatsky at SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab. We offer a wide variety of treatments and techniques, including dry needling, cupping, chiropractic adjustments, and sports rehabilitation. Our mission is to ensure an individualized and efficient treatment plan to get you back on your feet. From ankle sprains and sports injuries to neck pain and headaches, we've got your back.
Give us a call or book an appointment on our website. SWAT Chiropractic, specialized wellness and therapy.
Now located on Summit Street across from the high school.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights. We switch TV channels. Some of us switch partners while square dancing. Well, that's a stretch. But what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, State Farm agent Rhonda Westland, right here in Yankton, can switch you over so you can start saving today. Rhonda and her team are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. With Rhonda Westland, it's easy to switch and save. Just give her a call. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The opioid epidemic has taken a severe toll on the lives of people in the United States beyond the risks of addiction or overdose. Use of opioids can convince a patient that their condition is less severe than it is, allowing them to perform activities that cause further damage. At First Chiropractic Centers, we provide chiropractic relief through holistic, natural methods, which are a viable and effective alternative to opioids. First Chiropractic Centers, making life better one adjustment at a time. Visit us at firstchiropracticcenter.com.
Turning 65 or new to Medicare? Navigating your options can feel overwhelming, but we're here to help. At Missouri River Associates, we make it easy to find the right plan for your health and budget. From Medicare supplements, Advantage plans, and prescription drug coverage, we'll guide you every step of the way. Plus, our services are completely free. Call Missouri River Associates today, 665-6885. Let us help you find peace of mind and the coverage you deserve.
Buying a home isn't just about real estate. It's about investing in yourself. At the Move Group, we believe the best time to buy is when it makes sense for you. Our expert agents put people before transactions, meaning we listen first, provide honest guidance, and help you make a confident decision. No pressure, no gimmicks. Markets change, but the right home is about more than just numbers. It's about finding the right fit for your life and your future. When you're ready, we're here to help. Contact the Move Group today.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MT and RC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. Visit mtrcsmithinsurance.com.
Does anyone in your family have macular degeneration? At Vision Care Associates, we are dedicated to delivering the highest standard of eye care, utilizing the latest medical advancements to protect and improve your vision. That's why we offer ZX Pro, a new technology that measures the risk for macular degeneration. ZX Pro is a test used to assess macular health before signs of macular degeneration even begin. Be proactive and schedule an appointment.
Vision Care.
Fall sports season is here, and so is Yankton Medical Clinic, with 3 orthopedic surgeons to keep you in the game. Whether you're gearing up for football, volleyball, soccer, or cross country, the YMC orthopedic team is ready to support your winning season. Stay in the game by seeing one of 3 board-certified orthopedic surgeons immediately. No referral necessary, no bouncing between buildings, and no hassles. Just complete orthopedic care when you need it most. Call today or visit yanktonmedicalclinic.com. So much care, so close to home.
Welcome back in here, KYNT, KYN-TV, your post-game report brought to you by the Move Group. You buying or selling, move with Mason and the Move Group. Let's get into your stat recap brought to you by Mayor Signs. If it's time to review the look at your business's signage, let Mayor Signs help. They're on 4th and Broadway in Yankton. 10 kills for a team high for Berkeley Olson, 9 for Tyan Bestie, 6 for Gracie Gutzman and Nora Schramm, 5 each for Ellie Drotzman and Madison Gukaisen, 1 for Jordan Kudera. 21 assists for Elena Nelson, followed by 14 from Brenna Elwood, 35 between the 2 setters, and then 1 each by my account for Tyan Bestie and Hallie Wortman. 4 aces for Berkeley Olson, 3 for Bestie, 2 for Brenna Elwood, 1 each for Jordan Kudera and Hallie Wortman today. That is your stat recap for the Gazelles and a 3-set sweep of the Vermillion Tanagers. Let's get into your players of the game now. Defensive player of the game, Olson's Pest Technicians, your residential and commercial pest control solutions. Call 1-800-KIL-BUGS. This one could go a lot of ways. I felt Madison Gukaisen was getting up for blocks a lot. Multiple different players recorded several blocks. Madison Gukaisen, Ellie Drotzman, and Gracie Gutzman all come to mind initially, jumping up at the net for some big blocks. And I think all 3 of them are worthy of some recognition. So we'll do a trio of defensive players of the game. They all played very well on that front line today. Your defensive player of the game brought to you by Olson's Pest Technicians. Your offensive player of the game brought to you by Hy-Vee. Berkeley Olson today had 10 kills and 4 aces. She deserves a look today as your offensive player of the game. Tyan Bestie was right there with her. And Elena Nelson and Brenna Elwood obviously did great jobs setting the table for Olson today. But Berkeley Olson going to be your offensive player of the game. Out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Top Notch Window Cleaners. There's nothing going on in Class AA. This is the only AA match of the night. So that makes that pretty easy. Schedule preview brought to you by Parker Hannafin of Yankton. Parker.com. Parker is engineering your success. Tomorrow, they got Lincoln for the Gazelles. So that should be a tough matchup, but good luck to Yankton in that one. That's going to do it for our broadcast here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Big thank you to Scotty Borman back in the booth running everything from the KYNT studios. Big thank you to you, our listener, and our sponsors. Without you, this broadcast would not be possible. The Gazelles sweep the Tanagers 3-0 here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Their 3rd win in their last 4 matches. That's going to do it for our broadcast. Until next time, stay safe, be good people, and have a great night, everybody.
Thank you for listening to Yankton Athletics on KYNT, a Riverfront sports property and Yankton's home team. Be sure to subscribe to the KYN-TV YouTube page and hit the notification bell so you never miss the action. You can also find KYNT on Facebook, X, Instagram, and online. Remember, KYNT